Right, so now on to spheres and cones, right? So
Yeah, it's volumes,
Yeah, so what you're doing now, Wayne?
I'm just writing a few entries from our recent missions just so we don't forget what
Oh,
happened.
okay, in your diary?
Yeah, it's definitely my
Oh,
diary.
so what's the first entry?
First entry is what
Yeah.
I wrote in, it says Wayne Lack, Commander Wayne, in brackets, is always stealing my cookies. Eventually I'm going to freeze ants into the chocolate chips so that he eats them.
So do you know what this does, Wayne?
Yeah, you tap it twice and... Oh, I don't tap it twice.
Yeah?
Please don't tap it twice.
I have that back.
Your writing is terrible, by the way.
So is yours.
Oh yeah, give me that.
Yeah. Can't get the staff these days. Not that I've hired you.
No, that's a really useful gadget, I must say. I really
Yeah,
like that one.
it's good. It's my only gadget, really.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
really need that one, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
unless
that's
you're
not
in
one-time
specific
use.
situations.
Yeah.
So,
Anyway.
volumes are three-dimensional shapes. If I have a sphere, which I can't draw at all, I just draw a circle.
Let's just pretend that's the Earth.
Three-dimensional, yeah.
Yeah.
If I give you this radius,
Okay.
and I say, if it's the Earth, it'll be huge. Let's use something like a tennis ball.
Okay. Tennis balls are smaller than the Earth.
What do you reckon the radius of the tennis ball is?
Like 2 centimetres?
2 centimetres. I was going to say the exact same thing. So that's the radius.
Alright.
Now, what's the volume of the tennis ball?
Oh.
Just pretend it's a perfect sphere, like ignore the felt around the edges.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So there's an equation for this as well. The equation for this one is 4/3
4/3.
pi r cubed.
Now you don't have to put the times in there. If you just put 4 pi r cubed, 4/3 pi r cubed, it means the same thing.
It doesn't mean the same thing, but that's what you do. So if you do that with 4/3 of pi times 2 cubed, which is 8.
Yeah.
So that means it's
8 times 4 over 3.
32 thirds pi.
You know what? That gives you an answer.
That gives you an answer. We don't necessarily need to write down the answer, but I will while Wayne explains a new shape which I'm going to draw. And that's
Okay.
a 3D wizard's hat.
Otherwise known as a cone, and it's in three-dimensional.
Yeah, and it's 5 centimetres high.
Is it? Right, okay.
It is, and it
I
has.
have a radius of
It
this.
does have a radius, yeah. And the radius is 2 again. Why not?
Very small head for that particular wizard.
Yeah, but it's for Sarah Wolfenstein before we realised he's a bit bigger.
Ah, yeah, he is quite big.
He's really big. Apparently, he's 9'6".
That's wow.
That's why he needed a tower.
Yeah, I'll give him that.
I'll give him that too. Yeah. Alright,
So yeah, as Trish said, there's another formula. So when he works out that, I'll tell you it, and I'll do it in red. So it's 1/3 times pi times r squared times h. Now the pi r squared is going to be the area of this circle, isn't it? As you can see, pi r squared. Now the 1/3 times h, God knows why, is it in 3 dimensions if it's a wizard's hat cone.
Obviously.
So, you put the answer, I like it.
Ta-da.
So this answer's going to have to be in blue, naturally.
Oh, naturally.
So
So it'll be a third of our height, which is 5,
1/3
times pi
3, I promise.
times
2 squared times 5 equals, and you have to write it out
Yep.
in blue.
20.94. Need a blue pen. Right.
This is a sphere, this is a cone, you should remember these. Now what they like to do sometimes is put the cone on top of a hemisphere. Now a hemisphere is half of a sphere, and
Yes.
a cone on top of that, you can imagine, is an ice cream. So what you have to do is work out the area. They'll give you some values. You work out the area of the cone, work out the area of the sphere, if it was a whole sphere, and then just half the sphere and plus it together.
So these are all the things. So that's a sphere, that's a wizard's hat, and that's a gun. Why have you got a gun, Wayne?
Oh, it's standard issue. Q gave it to me. It's a gadget.
Okay, so it's a bit small for you, isn't it? Does it fit over your shoulder?
No.
No.
This one actually shoots. You know the golden gun. You've heard of that,
I
right?
have heard the gun.
Incredible caliber.
Yeah.
Well, this one shoots double that.
How?
Oh, I don't know. It's way beyond me. That's Q's job. I don't need to know how.
Do the bullets expand as they leave?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
That's
So
incredible.
obviously you can imagine where this would be usful, can't you? Yeah. But I'll give you an example anyway. So you're
Okay.
in Argentina.
I'm in Argentina. Yep.
And
Every day.
there's some guys there. They're a little bit dodgy. They're a little bit drunk. Been out on an evening for your birthday. Obviously, you weren't invited, but
Right.
you went out anyway. And right, so they're sneaking up on you. They know that you've got lots of money because they've seen you in pubs and stuff.
Right.
You've been somewhat bragging because that's what you do when you're drunk sometimes, right?
Mm.
So they sneak up on you and they put a gun to your head
Of course.
and they say, "My kid needs a gun for his action men." You're sorted. You are sorted.
Well, is it a good idea to give a kid that?
We don't give the kid it, I mean, you give the dad it, he gives his kid it, it's his fault.
Of course, right.
Argentinian laws are different to
Yeah,
here.
they are.
You are allowed high caliber guns with your action men in Argentina.
Well, I'm going there then, let's do it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Love it.
Don't forget me though.
Oh no, I'll try.